All right, thank you very much to Sihle. That you have yourself a beautiful day as well. Now, a fire at a restaurant at the Tsitsikamma National Park last month nearly railroaded the attractiveness of the park just ahead of the busy December period. But a plan has been made, and the park, which is part of the Garden Route National Park, is very much ready. The park is on the border of the Eastern and the Western Cape, and it showcases the South Coast's impressive natural forest, wildlife and coastal region. Our reporter Jade Lee Pauls visited the National Park to see for herself what it's got to offer.
Park officials and the restaurateur moved quickly to make sure that holidaymakers can sit down and eat. A temporary structure has been set up as a restaurant, and as a bonus, it is right on the beach.
We're doing about 90% of the menu we did at the previous location, but we've also added some twists and turns. We're serving seafood in plates now, and as you can see in the background, we've laid down sand to give it a beachy vibe. So we're playing more on the you're on holiday vibe. So.
But the park is all about nature. The Tsitsikamma National Park is tucked away in the majestic forest, surrounded by wildlife, a tranquil river, and the raging waves of the sea. A tourist haven for locals and out-of-towners alike. The park covers a stretch of coastline of 80 kilometers. Several activities are on offer for an adrenaline junkie such as myself. The first stop was at Canopy Tours. It involves transversing from one platform to another among the trees along a steel cable suspended 30 meters above the forest floor. Safety is paramount, and just getting kitted up is already an experience. A short drive follows before you are set free amongst the giants of the forest. Most platforms are located on giant Outeniqua yellowwood trees. It is also an education, as you are informed about the forest and its feathered inhabitants. My guides enthusiastically explained the ecology of the forest, pointing out different trees and the magnificent giant ferns way below. The bird life is also incredible, and I was fortunate to spot the elusive Narina trogon, one of the rarest birds in the forest. But then it was time for my first glide.
Welcome.
That was awesome.
You can stand.
One of the highlights at Tsitsikamma is the Fufi slide. She's sliding from one of the highest platforms. I've just done mine. It's absolutely amazing and a must do.
When you get in the forest, you have two guides really conscious of safety, clipping you onto two connections. And also when you stand, you have also connected onto two lanyards. So every time that you do the sliding, you will be connected onto three connections, as you can see right behind me. And also when you get in the forest, we never let you loose on the cable, whether it's on the cable or on the tree, because we have to keep you connected at all times. We never know when something might happen. So safety, number one.
For the brave, it's one more adrenaline adventure ticked off their bucket list.
It was very great and I wasn't really afraid.
Now it was time to explore the coastal activities. Storms River mouth is a prime example of God's paintbrush at work. The winding river surrounded by rock formations and hidden caves is one to marvel at. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks like something out of the Lord of the Rings movie. Just behind me we have a group of kayaks coming through. And if you listen carefully, you cannot even hear a pin drop. That's how quiet it is here. The river crawls into a narrow curving gorge, which can be best seen by chartered boat rides or from the world's famous suspension bridge over the mouth of the river. Tourists also opt to kayak up creek, a fun activity.
It's extremely cold. Oh my God, my toes are frozen. Don't have anything left.
No way. We actually saw eagle rays down with us, like a million of them. It was amazing.
Family day, about 12 of them that did the kayaking today with the Lilo.
and the rest of us are just enjoying the beach.
There are many hiking trails of varying lengths and nature walks in this region, the most famous of them being the Otter Trail, one of the best in the world.
It was great.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
There we go. Glad you did.
The ocean flows into a bay with crystal clear blue waters. Here you can swim, snorkel, free dive and explore life below the surface. A perfect spot for many honeymooners and holiday makers to watch the sun set.
Yeah, it's been her favorite place since a kid, and I've been here quite a couple of times when I was a little kid, and it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, we just love the outdoors and like hiking and birding and just enjoying nature. So this is the prime spot to do it.
We've gone to one of the walking trails to Neisner, and that was really nice. And we had to take her and her pram with, which was quite hard. And we've gone to the Storms River Bridge, which was quite fun. And we've gone to the new restaurant that just opened. It's really awesome.
The park is expecting a bumper season.
So people come for a bit of everything. They do a bit of the beach, they do a bit of the relaxation on the rocks with the sound of the waves, and then there are quite a few walks that people do into the forest areas. One of the most popular things that people do is the suspension bridge, which take you over the Storms River mouth. And people will usually tell you that they could see the sharks from the bridge. And many day visitors, in fact, will only come to do the walk to the suspension bridge, have a meal at the restaurant, and just go home with this fantastic experience.
Many come just to experience the magical indigenous forest. It is also home to the Big Tree, a giant yellowwood tree estimated to be between 600 and 800 years old. A place to get in touch with our ancient self. Jade Lee Paulser, SABC News, Eastern Cape.
Ah, is that not just absolutely beautiful? All right, well, there you go. That's some stunning things to do in the Eastern Cape here in South Africa. Now, hip-hop superstar Casper Nyovest, in collaboration with AG Mobile, launched a new cell phone called AG #Mobile earlier this year. The official gathering to celebrate the handset took place in Johannesburg, and this is said to be an ongoing brand partnership with a celebrated musician. Morning Live was there to cover the event, and this is how it went.
Well-known hip-hop giant Casper Nyovest's latest venture is in partnership with AG Mobile and MTN to bring you the very first AG #Mobile. After the star shared on his social media the release of the phone, which he played an integral part of its design and development,